Are you looking for the best running shoes for men's? In this video, we will look at some of the 8 best running shoes for men's on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Balance Fresh Foam X 860 V12. Like its V11 predecessor, the 860 V12 has 2 layers of fresh foam in its midsole. The top is soft, the bottom is speedy. Balance tweaked the formula of the lower layer, an EVA-based material, slightly lowering the durometer, a measure of hardness. So in this version of the shoe, it feels a smidge more forgiving. That much is all good. But on the run, the new school foams clashed with old school stability tech, a dense medial post. It does the job to slow down pronation forces, but the extra weight slows the shoe's ride, too. I know this shoe is designed to be firm and has a loyal fanbase that praises its cushioning, but for me, it was a bit too firm after about 5 or 6 miles, one tester said. For those in the market for stability shoes and trying to separate the masses, choose the 860 if getting a close to perfect fit is your top priority. That's where this trainer takes the cake. The forefoot and toe box are wide and a little stretchy, spacious but not sloppy. It's rare that not a single tester mentions a cramped pinky toe or hotspot in their sample pairs, but our testers raved that the 860's fit was roomy yet locked down from heel to toe. Number 2. Brooks Launch GTS 8. You're not wrong if you thought GTS stood for Go to Shoe. This year, Brooks is simplifying its naming convention by pairing stability shoes to its neutral siblings and tacking on GTS, now redefined as Go to Support. The next Transcend and Bedlam, for example, have been named the Glycerin GTS and Levitate GTS. And, in the case of the Ravenna, it's now being called the Launch GTS, a light stability shoe that's speedy like the neutral Launch. Testers appreciated the comfortably firm cushioning and found Brooks's holistic guide rail system. Firm foam along the medial and lateral sides of the heel serve as bumpers to align the knee and ankle, supportive. The most noticeable revamp, besides the name, is the new air mesh upper. Testers liked that it was light and breathable, yet some wished for a more traditional padded heel collar instead of the oddly shaped one here. It felt to me that the heel collar was too high on my ankle, said a tester, and it rubbed my lateral ankle bone, causing discomfort. Number 3. Saucony Guide 14. Saucony's versatile stability shoe now looks race-ready with 3D print overlays adorning the engineered mesh uppers and sharing the same color scheme of the racier Kinvara. The Guide has plush padding in the heel collar and gusseted tongue. This stability version of Saucony's Ride has a lightweight TPU medial post and sturdy heel counter to lend support, which testers found comfortably supportive. One tester even had a revelatory moment wearing the shoe. I often lean toward more cushioned shoes with the assumption that, being a cavia runner, the weight striking the hard surface was the cause of some injuries, she said. The Guide gave me some cushioning, but the shoe's stability helped fix my pain. This shoe is still soft though, thanks to Saucony's Purin midsole, combined with a top layer of Purin Plus. The latter is composed of a lightweight foam that promotes a springier step while absorbing impact. Number 4. Skechers GOrun Razor TRL. Longtime readers of our W shoe reviews know that we love the Skechers GOrun Razor 3. That road shoe is light, fast, and fun. And it's remained completely unchanged for almost 3 years now because it's just that darn good. But Skechers has expanded upon the model, releasing a carbon-plated version for road races as well as this off-road running shoe, with a grippy, go-fast sole. The midsole is exactly the same as the road shoe, built using the brand's Hyper Burst foam. It starts out as a solid block of EVA plastic that is exposed to a supercritical fluid. Basically, CO2 gas is heated under pressure until it returns to a liquid state. There's a lot of science behind how it happens, but it creates a cell composition which makes the shoe lighter, yet still responsive and well cushioned. It also makes the foam surprisingly protective when you're dancing over rocks and roots. Because this is a lightweight trail shoe, it doesn't have a rock plate, so you're likely to want a beefier model if you bash over gnarly ground. JD. Number 5. La Sportiva Cyklon. Mountain runners idolize the grip and agility of mountain goats as they bound up and down steep and rocky terrain with ease. La Sportiva's trail running shoes have earned a similar cult-like reputation, thanks to their ability to tackle the roughest, steepest terrain with precision. Fans of the long-lasting Mutant will find their favorite shoe taking a new life in the Cyklon, which might just be the closest you can get to GOAT-like performance on your own feet. While it's mostly designed for short to mid-distance technical races like a vertical K or Sky race, the Cyklon also offers a snappy and sticky trainer for any day you might find yourself scrambling across scree and boulders. The combination of the lug pattern and the outsole rubber compound gives you confident footing on all surfaces, no matter how wet or dry. The low, firm midsole also gives plenty of ground feel and stability, crucial for technical or loose terrain. The upper takes the glove-like fit of the Mutant to the next level. La Sportiva shoes typically fit tightly, to the point where we've had to go up a couple of sizes on some models to get enough width. The Cyklon is still narrow compared with most shoes, but the fit is more accommodating and closer to a normal running shoe size. Number 6. Salomon Sense Ride 4. The previous version of the Sense Ride was incredibly comfortable, reliable, and durable for everyday trail running and racing, and you can see from the silhouette of this update that Salomon didn't mess with it. Updates on the 4 largely center around fit and comfort in the upper, as well as reducing some weight. Our favorite feature remains the shoe's traction. 4mm diamond-shaped lugs bite into soft dirt and mud but are made of sticky rubber that grips both wet and dry ground. One tester said the new model boosted her confidence. "I can run downhill and not have to worry," she raved. They did well on the rocks and leaves. The upper continues to make use of minimal overlays and stitching to reduce the risk of hot spots, though there is more coverage over the toes for protection than in the 3. The soft, mesh upper has a tongue that wraps around the midfoot like a sleeve, a design that Salomon fans love. There is less fabric around the upper part of the heel, but cushioned pods lock your foot in place and limit unwanted sliding. Number 7. Brooks Caldera 5. Hitting gnarly trails? You'll appreciate the Bio-Emogo DNA midsole in the Caldera 5. Its softness rivaled Hoka's Speedgoat 4 GTX for one tester, who had formerly declared herself a loyal Hoka gal. That foam, made of durable and lightweight EVA, conforms to your foot, providing a responsive ride and a thick enough sole that buffers rugged terrain without a stiff rock plate. While testers lauded the shoe's softness, I wish Brooks had returned to the low weight of the Caldera 3. For faster efforts, the Caldera 5 feels heavy. If you're looking for a lighter shoe that can even be used for racing, look at something like the Catamount or Topo Athletics Run Venture. However, the Caldera 5 presented a different kind of service that I hadn't expected. It kept me running in spite of the seasonal elements, shielding my feet when I broke through ice-covered snow and keeping me upright over slippery patches post-snowstorms. Other wear testers said the shoe allowed them to run confidently over slick surfaces, and they appreciated how the tread gripped mud without collecting dirt or pebbles. This is proving to be a very solid and durable shoe that I believe I will enjoy for many miles to come on sloppy or rocky trails, said another tester. Number 8. VJ Ultra. While VJ running shoes like the Max and the XTRM are specifically built for obstacle course racing and trail running, the Ultra is the first shoe from the brand that is specifically designed for mega distance. It adds considerably more cushioning underfoot for spending hours to days on the trail. The best part of VJ shoes is still the outsole, and the Ultra lives up to the brand's hashtag best grip on the planet. The butyl rubber outsole is studded with 4mm chevron-shaped lugs, which give the Ultra a really tacky hold on wet, jagged surfaces. The traction this shoe had in all conditions was insane, said one tester. I ran these shoes through everything from bone-dry trails to monsoon summer rainstorms and was blown away. Definitely the most grip I've had on a trail shoe, hands down. On short road stretches, the feeling is like walking across a dirty dive bar floor on a hot summer day, sticky.